Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Enjooy. To all my returning subscribers, sorry, welcome back to yet another episode. So guys, today it's another vlog. I'm doing another talk and go series. So actually there's something I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about process, and I thought instead of doing a sit down, why not just do a vlog and do the talk bitsy bits, in between the video. So yeah, I'm going to run a couple of important errands, something that I've procrastinated doing for over a month, and I really need to, I really need to run them before the deadline. Is it the deadline comes? I don't know. Yeah, but before the deadline. So due to this Nairobi weather, my outfit of the day, I'm just wearing a very simple black turtleneck. I'm pairing it with some palazzos. I'm gonna put on a jacket or a trench coat on it. Just lipstick, nothing much. Then this Nairobi Homa, I don't know what, by the way, what is this flu on? Because what? Anyway, so that's that. And then my hair, I really need to work on my hair, to be honest. But yeah, I will see you guys later. This is my fit. This is the fit. I'm going to be wearing some sneakers. Is it canvas? Rubber shoes, whatever it is. Yeah.
I think there's another universe where I haven't yet felt pain, and maybe in that other universe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know I had said that I was gonna vlog and whatnot, but things happen. Plus I ended up getting so late on Friday. I got so busy, I got so late, I got busy also socializing with people, and it was so late. It was late, and then the weather is bipolar, completely bipolar. So I was rushing through time, and then by the time I was getting to South Sea, it had already flooded. So I will insert the clips, guys. I took clips. Anyways, so yeah, so I was talking about process. I said I was going to talk about process, and yeah, so here we go. So I was doing my makeup on a Sunday morning, and I was prepping. I was going to church, and then I got this revelation, right? So normally when we are doing our makeup, we all have a specific process that we follow, or a specific routine. So for some people, maybe they do their skincare, and then now they start off with their primers and whatnot. For some of us, it's just like we moisturize, primer, foundation, primer, eyebrows. We do our eyebrows, eye makeup, foundation, powder, and whatnot, right? So I got this revelation. There is a process that we follow when we're doing our makeup for us to achieve a certain look, right? And what is makeup for? To enhance beauty. So process. Sometimes we go through some certain things. That is the process, and God allows us to go through that process. King David calls it the valley of the shadow of death. So we call it process. It's maybe for some people you go through pain or just something like a test, and we often, basically the process is supposed to beautify us. We go from one glory to another glory. I'm sorry guys, I'm filming from my phone because I did not want to film it via my camera, because I just thought, like, why not? I started filming it via my phone, so why not continue to film it there? So yeah, we have to go through something, right? Or we go through something, and once we come out of that situation, we are beautified. It could be spiritually, physically. You have a certain glow and whatnot. For some people go through also isolation process. Once you're done with that isolation process, maybe God was teaching you something from the isolation process. Like Joseph, his isolation process was when he was in prison, right? And by the time he was leaving that prison, he interpreted the dreams from, was it the cupbearer and the baker, right? And he stayed in in prison. I think it was for definitely more than 2 years, right? But by the time he interpreted that dream, God used him to speak to Pharaoh about his dream, and that's what elevated Joseph into a prince, or the second in command to Pharaoh. I think it was definitely a prince. So, and he ruled over Egypt, right? So sometimes, guys, we go through something painful, and God has allowed it to happen so that by the time we're getting out of that process, our lives have been beautified. It could be spiritually, like I said, physically, emotionally. You're more mature, you're making sound decisions. In business, maybe you're going through a selection process and maybe you innovate something, write a book because maybe God has been teaching you something. Basically, after process, there has to be that beautification. And in makeup, when you go through that process of applying whatever it is you're applying, by the time you're leaving there, how do you look? You followed the right process, you've been patient, you've rubbed off, maybe you did an eyebrow wrongly, you rub it off. You did an eyeshadow wrongly, you rub it off. So how by the time you're finished, right? You looked at yourself in a mirror and you're like, you're beautiful, right? Esther, Queen Esther from the Bible, also had to undergo through a process. Yeah, she had to be beautified for the king, for her to be queen. So she had to go through a process. She had to, they had to bathe her, do perfume, dress her in what, so that by the time she was getting out there to meet the king, she was beautiful. So guys, mine is just to encourage someone who's going through a process. It could be the isolation process. I know it can get lonely and whatnot, but I am also in that phase of isolation. And I know that it could get lonely, it could get painful. I know, a relationship with God is not a walk in the park, by the way. But I know it could get painful. But mine is just to encourage someone who's going through that whole process that relax, pray, believe, trust the process, trust God, because by the time you're living that process, my friend, your life will have been beautified in one way or another. Sometimes also, and I got this revelation in the concept of relationships and whatnot. Sometimes, especially for me, I think I've been guilty about it. Sometimes we often rush through an old season of our lives. We want to finish up with this season. It could be that process, by the way. Maybe someone is going through that season of the process or isolation, or that valley of the shadow of death. I just want to finish this process very fast. And when you step into the new season, you're not well equipped for that new season. So trust the process, guys, and trust God. If you're in that moment, sometimes God has allowed you to go through it so that you can learn something from it, right? And by the time, or He's equipping you with something from it, by the time you're going to that new season, you already have been equipped to say something or to build something, or just to, if there's a battle in that new season, because as the battles normally advance as we advance in levels. So yeah, by the time you're getting out there, you're stepping back into that new season, you've already been equipped. You know how to handle it. God is helping you how to handle it. So like I said, guys, a process is never easy. Oh my God, it is never easy. Tears, giving up, whatnot. But remember, you have to graduate from that process in order to get to another level or to another season. And remember, guys, there is no test without testimony. Every testimony, for you to go through that testimony, there has to be a test somewhere. So yeah, it could be in that relationship, it could be maybe that breakup, or your business, or your work, or whatever. But just remember, once you're done with that process, there's a form of beautification that you will have to, when you step outside, there's that form of beautification that you're going to be having, okay? You're going to be beautified spiritually, emotionally, physically, and whatnot. Confidence. What happens when you wear your makeup? When you step out there and you feel you've done your level best. I'm sorry for the airplanes. You've done your level best. You've done that makeup. Yes, maybe you have even had an emotional breakdown while doing it. I mean, we've all been there. I'm trying to do my winged eyeliner and what happens when you step out there? There's that level of confidence, there's that level of mtaniweza. You've dressed up, you've done that makeup, you've done your nails, you've done your hair, when you step out there, how do you feel? people look at you like, who is that girl? Who is that girl? But you know, people see the beauty of it. But yes, people will not see the process. They did not see what you went through when you were applying that makeup. But people see the beauty of it. So yes, also in the process, guys, it's the same concept. People don't see what you've gone through indoors, but people tend to see the glory once you step out there. I don't know if it's making sense, but I really do hope that I've encouraged someone. I'm so sorry, guys, I left you hanging on Friday. Like I explained myself, just a lot of things were happening. I was running around. I was trying to run away from the weather, the rains. And yeah, I really do hope that I've encouraged someone. Remember, I know the process is not easy, but remember, trust the process, okay? Alright, so thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I know that this is actually the highlight of the video. I've really been convicted to post this. Yeah, I hope that I will see you in my next one. Do have a good... Today's actually Labor Day, so do have a good Labor Day, holiday, weekend, I don't know, week. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.